Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to love it to XRP once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big of the CoinsKid crew. So I get a lot of questions saying where are all the links? I can't find the links and things like that. They're all on CoinsKid.com. You've got various links for the CoinsKid crew right there. We've got the Discord, we've got the Bybit. We've got all the exchange links right there. We've got all the trading view charts, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Telegram, all the socials, and equally we've got a charts tutorial for those that want to know how to set the charts up. With the EMAs and fibs and things like that. Just there. CoinsKid charts tutorial. It's a good little video. It's had quite a lot of views and a lot of good positive feedback, to be fair. And this is basically how I set my charts up. So there's a tutorial for you right there, and it's all the links are on CoinsKid.com, and equally you can email me directly from CoinsKid.com as well. Okay, if you want to get in touch. So right now let's dive into the XRP video. So look at XRP. Potentially we bottomed on that ABC correction. Okay, so this particular indicator that I use is a combination of two indicators. This is a weekly time frame. It's called the Horse Sweep by Silico and the 21 EMA zones by TR. Pretty cool indicators, to be fair. You can clearly see, if you red, it's quite desperate down here. Look at that flipping red. Oh shit, it's going to zero. But if you start turn green, you're making progress basically. Now, remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay, what we're looking at here is progress from the bottom of a potential macro correction here for XRP. Now, one thing that could be a looking glass to that potential correction being in is this flipping green again on the weekly time frame. Okay, so what you want to see, if you move lower down the time frames, you want to see progress, okay, leading up to this time frame. So immediately what we're looking at, I think, could be a major signal for you is if this begins to flip green and we start to take out the resistance and get above, and this particular indicator starts to flip green, these two combinations of indicators flip green, then that equally could be a very powerful statement for you. But what we want to see is progress from the bottom of the correction flipping green into this flipping green. You understand? So if we take a look, for example, at the daily, you can clearly see we've literally just flipped green a few days ago. Okay, so we're making a bit of progress right now. So again, just wait for it to flip green on a daily will increase the probability of it flipping green on a weekly. So you're building a base basically, which is something I'm trying to convey to you. So we just need to be patient, wait for this sort of correction to play out, hopefully hold, start to come back up, start to flip green. It will increase the probabilities of this big move that I'm waiting for. So again, this is something you could just keep an eye on, and if you see it, that could be a sweet little spot to build the confidence of the entry point. This is something I'm trying to convey to you. There are equally two key EMAs that I'm looking for, well, three really, the 10, the 20 and the 55. I'm going to show you today what I'm looking for in the charts on the daily time frame, which again could indicate a big move here for XRP. Let's dive into the charts right now. Looking at XRP on the daily time frame in a minute, we do look as though we're sort of carving out this structural bottom, don't we? What we've done here is really simple to see. Ran into the 10, got rejected, come back, made a high low, ran into the 20, got rejected initially, making that high low yesterday, and then we popped again. Okay, so right now, we're looking like we're trying to get to that 55. Okay, so this is a target I had. Once we bottomed out down here, I was looking for this 55 and a retracement into this highs here. So it looks as though we're geared up for this. So I can't take it off the table until XRP breaks down here. Now, yesterday, we got a little retracement. As you can see, we came to the 382 and then we're bolting again. So in theory, if we get a close today above that 20-day EMA, we should start to charge towards that red line, which is a 55 EMA on the daily time frame, which is this leg of resistance just there. Okay, and then this is part and parcel of this bottoming out pattern and structure on the daily time frame. Now, one key thing we're looking for here, obviously to stack up with that indicator that I've shown you earlier in the video, is a couple of things. We're looking for this cross, the daily 20 and 10 golden cross, and we're equally looking for this yellow line crossing the red line, which is a 20 and 55 EMA inside of this compression pattern, which is an ascending triangle. Because if we do get that, it really does increase the probabilities of a breakout. Not bullshit, not hopium. We're looking at this macro correction when others weren't. We're looking at big ABC correction. It did actually come down a little bit further than I thought, to be honest with you. I was looking at that minimal target, okay, the target of the ascending triangle, broke out, back test resistance, hold support and go. But we've run a little bit deeper, and this is what happens with these cryptocurrencies. They're very volatile, and sometimes they force down, shake everyone out, and then they begin to come back up. So all you've done here is a massive ascending triangle, corridor, broke out, back test support, hold support, looking to go again. It really is simple. It's not rocket science. So in theory, unless we start to break down below that low, XRP has technically found its ABC and it's calling up for continuation. Really, it's that simple. So if you take a look, we've got the golden cross down there, led to that. Golden cross down there led to that. Equally down here, we've got the golden cross led to that, and then we've got a golden cross down there led to that. So it's not bullshit, it's not hopium. If we get a golden golden cross within this massive macro reversal pattern, we're looking good, okay? The minute we don't, and we start to break down and lose structure and support, and most importantly sweep less low, it invalidates this theory that I'm looking at. This is why this is your key low right now of a potential macro ABC correction like this, okay, which is exactly what we did in 20. There's your A, there's your B, there's your C, and right now you're calling up looking for continuation after macro ABC correction right there. So you know where we're going to go to on the next big run up for XRP. So there's many things you can use. Obviously there's resistance. If you move to the left, you can look, there's a key leg of resistance all the way up there. You know, you've hit this resistance, that's your next swing high, so that's going to be a major leg of resistance, which is around about the $1.30 mark. You can do that. You know, you can say, okay, so this breakout ran into this resistance, got rejected and rolled, so in theory the next resistance is this particular level of resistance here, where we should expect XRP to roll, just looking at, you know, previous price action. It really is that simple. So you know, you bolted into this resistance, come back, bolted into resistance, come back, and right now if you break again, that's your resistance and come back, and you know, looking for continuation, basically something like that. But you can use Fibonacci, and this is what I do tend to use because it's a little bit more accurate. For example, you know, those people that didn't believe me all year have been saying to you, I think that if we start to come up and take out this particular leg of resistance, which we poked ahead above just there way back in March, which is what got me really bullish, okay? At that point I was looking at pullbacks, like I said to you, opportunity. Each pullback is opportunity, because I think we're looking at a major break to the 1618. Look at that, absolutely double tapped it and coming for its ABC correction. And right now, you know, I think that XRP potentially, if we hold this support, which, you know, currently we're going quite a long time holding it. Again, there's no bias. If we do start to retrace and we start to take out the fibs there, the EMA, sorry, and start to come up the stairs and take out that previous leg of resistance and take out that resistance, I think we'll take out the high and we're up here, okay? So where we're going to go to? So again, really easy to see. There's your leg of resistance. It's the first resistance. That's your next leg of resistance. That's your secondary resistance. And then obviously you got that local high, which could be resistance in the future. But you know, to be more specific, we can use fibs. So from this bottom to this top, you will be looking at a minimal 1272, and then obviously an overshoot to the 1618. So if I drop a horizontal line in there, and I drop a horizontal line in just there as well, and a horizontal line in there, move to the left, you clearly see it's the next leg of resistance. So there's a major level of confluence stacking up right now that's exactly what XRP is trying to get to. Now I did go through this with you. There is a trend line at that resistance of 131, so we might not necessarily get as high as the 1618 in this next move up, okay? So I would definitely be looking to take partial profit, you know, at the 1414 at roughly $1.31. And I did go through this video with you, I think last week, some kind of, you know, theory based, wasn't it? We were looking at time and things like that on the trend line as well, and it could absolutely get there within the next couple of months. October to November is a scenario I'm looking at, okay? So I can't flip bear just yet whilst you're coming down in this macro correction. You're currently carving out a structural bottom to hold that correction, okay? So it's not bullshit, it's not hopium, you know, providing we hold this low that we put in August, we're looking okay, you know. And if we start to coil up here, get the bullish cross inside of all this sort of ascending triangle that's potentially carving out right now, when people are really fearful, we could be gearing up for a monumental move here for XRP, you know. So from this point right now, XRP could be on a minimal run to around about 159%, which is mega. So anyway, I wish everyone the utmost luck, but you know, technically what we're doing here, we've got a massive ascending triangle we've carved out, and what we've done, we've broken out and we've fallen back into it as support. Resistance, support, called up, back test, see you later, looking to get to these levels of resistance. The minute it gets invalidated, i.e. you lose this ascending trend line, you lose this low that we put in at 0.43 in August of a couple of months ago, then, you know, it's in deep poo. But at the minute it's not. It's looking pretty tasty until it's not. I understand that update. Nothing I say is financial advice. Everything is for educational entertainment purposes only. I wish everyone the utmost luck, okay? Good luck. Take care, everyone. Back to another update on XRP. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye-bye.